What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, of course, with... He's got his headset on, as well as my better half. Ain't nobody saying jack. Okay. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Cowboys Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Sorry, I know I haven't had very many videos up, and probably some of y'all are probably like, I need a video. Because I know some of y'all like crackheads. I know, because Mike J, you're always like, I need my fix. Because, you know, in the morning, if I don't have it up by 10 o'clock, you're kind of like, where's my video? Where's my video? Been busy trying to get this stuff together because I wanted to go home tonight and sleep in my own bed. So I've been busting a hump, trying to get this floor down, and I'm tired, boss. I'm real tired, and I'm talking to you guys so that way I make sure I stay awake, because two things that I've never fallen asleep doing is, one, never fallen asleep talking. Two, never fallen asleep while I was eating. So after I finish talking to you guys, I'm going to get something to eat, so that way I know that I'm going to stay awake. Anyway, the Dallas Cowboys, it's almost like salt in the wounds here. It seems like there's one thing that the Cowboys just can't get forgiven about, and that is Amari Cooper. You know, I have to agree that the whole situation, looking at what wide receivers are being traded for, Cowboys are stupid. Quite frankly, it was stupid to give away Amari Cooper the way they did. But that's not any different than what the Cowboys have been doing forever. I know it hurts. I know you feel like you cheated and everything else, okay? But here's the reality of it. We've done worse things than Amari Cooper. And see, I believe, and I've heard a few things in the grapevine and stuff, and I've kind of hinted at this about it before. But the thing is, and you look at what the Cowboys are doing now, you can look at the guys and you can say they have a certain set of skills that the guys that they're bringing in, that they drafted, you can see have a little bit of a mean streak in them, a little bit of an anger, a little bit more aggressive, i.e. they got some dog in them, okay? They're definitely, and you can look at Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, he's the lion. Okay, well, he is the lion, okay? But the lion, the dog, I just need an animal. I need a beast. And when things go down, you got a dog in the fight. Dog ain't backing down. Dog is going to keep on going, hell bent. It doesn't matter if he's been clawed at the neck. He's still going to be going and fighting and scrapping and everything else. Some people shy away from, when they get punched in the mouth. And the thing with Amari Cooper was, I think that they wanted some guys that had a little bit more edge, okay? And so they were just like, we're just getting rid of him. Yes, they did the move too soon. But how is this any different than what happened with, say, I don't know, DeMarcus Ware? I want you to think about this for a second. DeMarcus Ware, drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, all-time season sack leader. One season, 21 sacks? He was a cornerstone of the franchise. They just cut him. Flat out cut. They didn't try and trade him. They didn't get any compensation whatsoever. And when they did, they took like a $9 million cap hit. We're moving on. See you. Best of luck. We still love you. You'll be a Cowboy for life, but just not here. So, looking at Amari Cooper, who was here for, 3 years? 3.5 years? There wasn't the physical tie that was there with Amari Cooper. And the whole time Amari Cooper has been here, how many times have people said, Amari Cooper sometimes disappears? You know what I mean? Late in the season, after he had COVID, kind of disappeared. And so, you can't have a team. I mean, this is like Tyron Smith getting injured. You can't have people just go away and not have a guy that can replace him. And so I think the Cowboys just said, it's time to move on. Now, is this any different than, say, Des Bryant? Des Bryant. They didn't try and trade Des Bryant. In fact, they kind of screwed Des Bryant because they waited so long before they cut him. When they ended up cutting him, it was after everybody basically spent all their money, and so he couldn't find a home and pretty much ended his career. And again, no compensation whatsoever for Des Bryant. So in some regards, you can look at the Amari Cooper situation, and I know it was only a 5th round pick. I know that the Titans got a 1st round pick from the Eagles, which I'm betting next year is actually going to be a high draft pick, because the way these Eagle fans are going through and running their mouths and everything else, I'm telling you, y'all are jinxing yourself. Y'all are going to piss off the football gods, and they're going to just go, and everything that can go wrong, like it usually does with the Cowboys, is going after you guys. Just saying, you might want to try a slice of humble pie here. Okay, just a little slice. But with Des Bryant, they just cut halfway through the offseason. Didn't try and trade him. Didn't do anything to get anything for him, and so on. So, if you're mad about Amari Cooper, then you probably should be mad about what happened with DeMarcus Ware, and what happened, of course, with Des Bryant. In the grand scheme of things, here's the thing. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. You can't change that. You can't bring him back here and get more compensation for him. You can't change something that happened 5 minutes ago. And spending time and wasting time on that and just being bitter and mad about it doesn't do any good, doesn't change it. Just got to move on. And here's what will be interesting. I'm sitting here with the idea of Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory's got a hurt shoulder. He's not actually working in OTAs right now, but I think he'll be fine by the time the season gets here. We may look back, let's say Randy Gregory, we may look back actually at Amari Cooper, and we may actually end up being in better shape. I'm just saying, it may happen, because when we let go of DeMarcus Ware, we also didn't re-sign Jason Hatcher, who had a 11-sack season. He went to Washington and got paid. That defense was 32nd going into that season, or from that season. Without those guys, and Sean Lee tore up his knee, guess what happened? They went from 32nd to 19th. I'm not saying 19th was outstanding, but it was definitely an improvement losing 3 key players. So just be cool, relax, and move on from it. I know everybody, they keep putting salt in their wounds on pro football, on the Bleacher Report, best bargains, Amari Cooper for, the Browns. Yeah, okay, we get it. Y'all are just, trolling us and trying to piss us off. Don't let them. All right, good people. Thank you. You got me 10 miles up the road, further, closer to home. And I appreciate y'all. Next thing I'll do is I'll stuff my pie hole. Make sure I stay awake. I'll really stuff my pie hole. And I should be home about 10 o'clock, so in time to do a fireside chat at the fire pit. And hope all y'all are having a great hump day. And